So if we're going to use meta ad platforms like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, any of the platforms, we have to make sure, and we want to make sure, that we're targeting people who can afford our services, right? So here's how to target people based on their income. So we're going to go to saved audiences. We're going to scroll down here to detailed targeting. We're going to click browse. And then we're going to go to demographics, financial, income. And you can see two things here. One, we can see that it goes by percentage of household income, right, based on zip code. So if we're looking at the top 5% of U.S. zip codes, household income, right, this is demographic information. And it used to be that we could target a lot more specifically on income than this, but that's, since new privacy laws, you're just not able to do that anymore. So with these platforms, this is how you would select, the household income or financial information, demographic-based information to target based on income. So you can basically see you've got top 10% of zip codes, top 10 to 25%, top 25 to 50%, and then top 5%. And those are our options to target by income. Now, if you just leave this off, it's just going to target everybody. So essentially what this is doing is if you select any of these, you're working with the 50% and up range, and you just have to determine how far you want to go on that. Now, with this platform, I don't use this as much as I do on platforms like Google and YouTube. And the reason being is this is one of those things that it will make the audience a lot smaller for the way that the meta platforms work, Facebook, Instagram. For the way that these platforms work, it'll make the audiences a lot smaller. And typically on these platforms, when you make the audience smaller because of how they work, you're going to see an increase in CPM, or cost per thousand impressions, right? And so what that's going to do, right, you may be like, why does that matter? What that's going to do is that's going to typically increase your cost per lead or cost per purchase, so cost per result. It's going to increase that. So you want to make sure that if you're using this, I want to see you have a baseline with like 30 to 100 leads to say, okay, we've got, let's say we got 100 leads or appointments. We know that we're having a problem closing the sale because people can't afford the product or the service. So we want to try to filter out people by income. That would be the problem that you would have that would indicate that you may need to do this. Then you would come in here and you would test this. You may start with the top 25 to 50% of income, and you would try to get another 30 to 100 leads. And what you're looking for is, one, did it increase the cost per lead or cost per result? If it did, how much, right? We had our first batch of leads that didn't have this targeting. We have this batch that did have the targeting. If it increased the cost per lead, how much did it increase it? And did it eliminate that problem, or to a large extent limit that problem where we're not having that objection anymore? And if we are getting it, we sense that it wasn't a good fit. So, they're just using that, right? So this is how to target based on income, and also how to troubleshoot a little bit and know when you should use this and what problems this can help to solve. And what you have to look out for is the increase in cost per lead with this. So if you need to do this, it's definitely there as an option. If you have any questions, go ahead and put a comment below this video. And also, if you like videos like this and want to see more videos on marketing strategy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'd love to have you here and answer your questions and continue to provide valuable videos on marketing and advertising so you can grow your business. Looking forward to seeing you in the future.